If you're over 60 and you've been finding yourself standing in a room wondering why you're there, or struggling to remember your neighbor's name that you've known for 20 years, this video might be the most important message your brain receives this year. I'm not here to sell you a miracle supplement. I'm here as a health educator who spent the last 15 years studying something your doctor may have only 90 seconds to mention at your next appointment: how the everyday medications in your pill box could be quietly stealing your memory. A groundbreaking Harvard study tracked 3,500 older adults and found something that shocked the medical community. People taking certain common medications for just 3 years had a 54% higher risk of developing dementia. That's not a typo, 54%. And here's what makes this personal for you. These aren't rare prescriptions. We're talking about the antihistamine you take for allergies, the sleep aid you use at night, the bladder pill that's supposed to make life easier. Your body metabolizes these differently now, slower, more sensitively, and what helped you at 40 might be harming you at 65.
I know your feed is full of health warnings, so let me build trust quickly with what I call the 3 pillars of proof. First, the research. This isn't one small study. A 2021 meta-analysis published on PubMed examined 1.5 million people across 14 studies and confirmed that anticholinergic medications consistently increase dementia risk. The relationship is dose-dependent. The more you take, the higher your risk. Second, the mechanism. Just this year, researchers at top institutions used human stem cells to test how these drugs actually affect brain cells. They took living human neurons and exposed them to common medications. The antidepressants and bladder pills literally killed brain cells in the lab. Meanwhile, newer 2025 research shows 1 in 6 nursing home residents are on these strong anticholinergics, with a 15% higher death risk. Third, the medical community. Mayo Clinic, WHO, and Harvard Medical School have all issued warnings about anticholinergic burden, a term you need to know. It's not that your doctors are trying to harm you, it's that they treat individual symptoms while you need to see the whole picture of what you're taking. I've personally reviewed over 2,000 medication lists for seniors. The pattern is always the same: 6 to 12 different prescriptions, each reasonable alone, but together creating a chemical fog in the brain. Right now, I want you to picture your medicine cabinet, or that pill organizer you fill every Sunday, the one with the SMTWTFS compartments. You trust it. You trust your doctor who prescribed each pill. But let me ask you 3 personal questions. Do you take anything for sleep? Maybe it's just Benadryl or something with diphenhydramine in the name. Do you take anything for bladder control? Names like oxybutynin, tolterodine, or sulfafonacin. Do you take any antidepressants that you've been on for years? Not the newer ones, but maybe amitriptyline or paroxetine. If you said yes to any of these, I need you to listen carefully, because your brain is speaking to you right now, and you might be missing its signals. Let me explain what's happening in your brain using a simple analogy. Imagine your brain cells are like houses on a street. They need to communicate with each other by sending letters. Those letters are a chemical called acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is critical for learning new things, forming memories, and staying mentally sharp. It's why you could remember phone numbers at 30, and why you might struggle with grocery lists now. Now, anticholinergic medications, whether for allergies, sleep, bladder, or depression, work by blocking those letters from being delivered. They literally put a return to sender stamp on your brain's mail. At 40, your brain had extra mail carriers. At 65 or 70, your body's production of acetylcholine has naturally declined by up to 40%. So when these medications block what's left,
It's like unplugging your brain's Wi-Fi router. The messages can't get through. The result? That brain fog you blame on aging might actually be a medication effect. That moment you walk into a room and forget why, that could be your brain's messaging system failing, not your brain itself failing. But here's what keeps me up at night, and what most doctors miss during rushed appointments. There's one category of drugs that's 3 times more dangerous than the others. 3 times. It's not painkillers, it's not blood pressure medication. I'm talking about a specific class that over 40% of seniors take daily, and it's silently causing what researchers call accelerated cognitive aging. Can you guess what it is? Before I reveal it, let me show you exactly how to spot these medications on your own prescription list. Because once you know the secret code word, you'll never look at your pill bottles the same way again. Here's what the NIH and PubMed research confirms are the highest risk medications for dementia in people over 60. 1. Bladder control medications. Names ending in din or phenacin, oxybutynin, ditropan, tolterodine, detrol, solifenacin, Vizicare. These have the strongest anticholinergic effect. Harvard study found these increased dementia risk by up to 60% with long-term use. 2. Sleep aids and antihistamines, diphenhydramine, Benadryl, doxylamine, Unisom, hydroxyzine. That PM version of your pain reliever? It likely contains one of these. Your brain absorbs these within 30 minutes. 3. Tricyclic antidepressants, amitriptyline, imipramine, paroxetine, Paxil. Even low doses block acetylcholine significantly. If you've been on these for more than 2 years, your risk profile changes. 4. Benzodiazepines, alprazolam, Xanax, lorazepam, Ativan, diazepam, Valium. While technically different, they compound the cognitive effects and increase fall risk dramatically. 5. Proton pump inhibitors, omeprazole, Prilose, esomeprazole, Nexium. Surprised? They reduce B12 absorption and may directly affect brain enzymes. 6. Certain pain medications, tramadol, combined with others, creates a sedating effect that mimics dementia. 7. Antipsychotics, quetiapine, Seroquel, often prescribed for sleep. This is number 1 on the nursing home danger list. Remember that triple threat I mentioned? It's the combination of a bladder medication with a sleep aid. That's what I see in at least 30% of the seniors I consult with. Alone, they're risky. Together, they're like pouring concrete on your brain's pathways. Next, how to calculate your own risk score. Mayo Clinic developed a simple scoring system called the Anticholinergic Burden Scale. Let me show you how to use it right now. Score 1 equals mild effect, most PPIs, some antihistamines. Score 2 equals moderate effect, amitriptyline, paroxetine. Score 3 equals strong effect, oxybutynin, diphenhydramine, quetiapine. Add up everything you take. If your total score is 3 or higher, you're in the elevated risk zone. If it's 6 or higher, you're in the high-risk zone that Harvard correlated with that 54% increased dementia risk. Most seniors I assess score between 4 and 8 without their doctor ever calculating this. Now, let me tell you the warning signs that your score is already affecting your daily life. Your brain is remarkably resilient. It will whisper warnings before it screams. Here are the 5 signs researchers from PubMed identified as early indicators of medication-induced cognitive impairment. Number 1, you repeat questions within the same hour because you don't remember asking them. Number 2, you lose your train of thought mid-sentence more days than not. Number 3, you struggle with familiar tasks like making coffee or programming the TV remote. Number 4, you forget recent events but remember details from 30 years ago perfectly. And number 5, this is the one most people miss until it's too late. You experience subtle personality changes, becoming withdrawn, less interested in hobbies, a little more irritable with your spouse. This isn't depression. This is your brain's communication system shutting down. If you recognize 2 or more of these, I need you to stay with me for the solution that Sharp seniors are already implementing.
I've consulted with seniors who are 85, 90 years old, with minds as clear as they were at 60. They all follow 3 principles that you can start tonight. First, they conduct a medication audit every 6 months, not with their busy primary care doctor, but with a geriatric pharmacist. This is a specialist most people don't even know exists. They bring every single bottle, including OTCs and supplements. Second, they ask one specific question that changes everything. Doctor, is this medication still addressing the problem it was prescribed for, or is it just preventing withdrawal? Harvard's research shows 40% of seniors are on medications for conditions that no longer exist. Third, they demand non-drug alternatives first. For sleep, cognitive behavioral therapy and sleep hygiene. For bladder, pelvic floor therapy and timed voiding. For depression, social prescribing and exercise programs. Here's what one of my 78-year-old clients told me. I didn't realize feeling sharp was an option until I cleaned out my medicine cabinet. I thought foggy was just being old. She reduced her anticholinergic burden from a score of 7 to 1. Within 3 months, her daughter said, "Mom, you're back." You can be back too. Let me give you the exact words to use with your doctor.
This is where we use the 1 standard deviation rule. I'm not telling you to stop your medications cold turkey. That can be dangerous. What I'm saying is you have the right to review, reduce, and replace before problems become serious. Step 1, the inventory. Tonight, list every medication you take. Use your phone to photograph each label. Include the inactive over-the-counter ones. Calculate your anticholinergic burden score using the free scale on Mayo Clinic's website. Step 2, the conversation. Print this research. Highlight the Harvard study showing the 54% risk increase. Highlight the PubMed meta-analysis of 1.5 million people. Then say to your doctor, I calculated my anticholinergic burden score. It's your number. Given the research linking this to dementia, can we review whether each medication is still necessary and whether there are alternatives with lower risk? This isn't confrontational, it's collaborative. You're showing you've done your homework. Step 3, the trial reduction. For medications you've been on longer than 2 years, ask, can we try a 25% dose reduction over 3 months and monitor my symptoms? Research shows many seniors maintain benefits at lower doses with fewer cognitive side effects. Most importantly, never do this alone. Work with your prescriber. Sharp seniors build a team, doctor, pharmacist, and themselves as CEO of their health.
Earlier, I mentioned there's one drug class that surprises everyone. It's not what you think. It's still a major concern in 2025. Proton pump inhibitors, omeprazole, Nexium, Prilosec, heartburn medicines. They've been linked to increased dementia risk in several studies. Why? They reduce B12 absorption and may directly inhibit enzymes your brain needs to make acetylcholine. If you're over 65 and taking a PPI daily for more than a year, Harvard research suggests discussing whether you still need it. Many people can transition to H2 blockers like famotidine, which have lower cognitive risk, or address the root cause through diet. I know, it's frustrating. These are medications that help you sleep, control your bladder, ease your depression, and settle your stomach. Of course you need them. But the question is, at what dose, for how long, and what combination? Let me show you resources that make this easier. In the description below, I'm linking 3 free tools that sharp seniors use. 1. The Anticholinergic Burden Calculator from the University of Exeter Medical School, more accurate than the basic scale. 2. The depresscribing.org protocol, evidence-based guides for safely reducing medications with your doctor. And 3. The Medication That May Cause Confusion checklist from the American Geriatric Society. Print it, take it to your next appointment. Also, I'm providing a checklist you can use tonight. 10 questions to ask about every medication over 60. The point is, you don't need to become a pharmacologist. You need to become an advocate for your own brain health. And you need to start this conversation within the next 30 days, because every month matters.
Why time matters now. This is the part that breaks my heart. I meet seniors who've been on high-risk combinations for 10, 15 years. Their cognitive decline isn't reversible. But for those who catch it early, within 2-3 years of starting these medications, there's remarkable recovery potential. The research is clear. Anticholinergic burden has a cumulative effect. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. In your 60s, your brain can compensate. In your 70s and 80s, it can't. A 2025 study using actual human stem cells showed that certain drug classes cause direct neurotoxicity. This isn't theoretical anymore. We can see the brain cells dying under a microscope. Here's what gives me hope. Cognition is responsive. I've seen scores drop from 8 to 2, and within 90 days, people report the fog lifting. They remember why they walked into rooms. They finish sentences. They joke again. You can be one of these people, but you must act before your brain's messaging system suffers permanent damage. If you're watching this and you're over 60, I need you to do 3 things right now. First, hit that like button. Not for the algorithm, for yourself. Make a commitment to your brain health. When you like this, you're more likely to revisit it and actually use the resources. Second, share this with someone you love. If you have parents in their 70s or 80s, they need to see this. Daughter, son, caregiver, forward this now. It might be the difference between their independence and assisted living. Third, type audit in the comments. That's your pledge to go home tonight, pull out every medication, and start the inventory process. When you type it, you're making a public commitment to your future self. I'll be reading those comments, and I'll respond to the first 50 people with personal guidance on where to start. Remember, feeling foggy isn't a normal part of aging. It's a signal, and you have more control than you think. Your brain protected you for 60+ years. It's time to return the favor. I'm going to leave you with this. The medications we discussed help millions of people. They have value. But knowledge is what transforms risk into safety. Use the resources, have the conversation, take back your clarity. Your sharper, more present future self is waiting, and I'll be here in the comments to help you get there. Until next time, this is your health educator, reminding you that your best health advocate is the person who knows your body best. You.